Welcome back, everybody. You know, we have seen plenty of sunshine this week, but it doesn't take long to slip into those winter doldrums.
No. So life coach Kerry is here now to help us get through, because there's brighter days ahead, but we can enjoy February.
We're hitting the February funk though.
Yeah. What is it about February though? It's like the beginning of November in February. It
was funny. I saw these articles that came across this topic kind of came up, and it was like why February is the worst month. And you know, I think people are going through taxes. You still have Christmas decorations up. There's no sun in Green Bay. It came out the other day, and I literally laid on the floor. I was sunbathing. Yeah. I'm like, get it. But I mean, you're dressed perfectly for it. You're bringing some spring.
I'm bringing some Easter in.
Yes, and the new brand. I love the new logo. I'm like, look at this is how we bring sunshine in. But you know, taxes. Everyone's getting sick.
Yeah.
The weather, and then you know, there's nothing to look forward to as well. So I shouldn't say there's nothing, but we have to train our brains to look forward to something.
Valentine's Day?
Valentine's Day, but then you get people are like, well, I hate Valentine's Day, right? Remember, the brain's trained to go negative. So here are some tips to get through February, the February funk. Okay, the first thing is that you want to do different activities. This is the time that you want to just start loading up for new things, new restaurants, new activities, have people over at your house. This is a great time to just fill up the calendar. And the other one is getting lost in projects. So even at work, like challenge yourself to take on something different and new, because it'll make your days go faster. And if you do something at home, like paint a room or redo something in the house, decluttering is going to come up here in spring. That's a way to start as well. And then the making plans. So I was just talking to someone about this with vacation, because I have spring break coming up, and if you have a trip, it goes faster. It'll trick your brain to go faster if you're planning something, even if it's not spring break or if it's the summer and you start talking about plans. All of a sudden your deadlines get a lot shorter, right? So that's another one. And then the final one is calming techniques. So this can be just music, breathing, getting outside. So what happens if you are in an anxious state, your days go slower because you're more mindful on all the things that are going wrong and in a worry. So if you want your days to go faster, if you want to get through February, you want spring to come, then practice calming down a little bit. You won't be so aware of the things around you.
But we don't ever want to wish away time, right?
No, we don't. But I think with February, it's just one of these months that we're like, oh, I just want it to go faster. But if you'll see the tips that I gave you there, it's doing things that you will enjoy.
Yeah.
Right? So that's the point, is that instead of, you know, talking about all the negative, let's do some of the positive things.
Is that kind of the same thing as always waiting for the next, like, it'll be better when? It'll be better when?
Exactly.
Like, make it better now?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden you won't even be wishing for the next thing. You're like, oh, I actually really like doing these things.
So what can we find on your website lately?
So we have a new course that's going, you know, Valentine's Day, Date Your Mate is happening. We have our Rocker Relationship. We have a confidence course from our coach Janet. She's in Pennsylvania, which I hope you guys can meet sometimes. We'll have to figure that out.
Okay.
And then Natasha is doing another parenting course right now.
What is it? Okay, so Date Your Mate.
Yes.
Leading up to Valentine's Day.
Yes, so
let's explore that just for a minute.
Yes, this is great. So Brad and I created this course after we were like, our marriage is struggling, we have nothing in common, and we created 12 dates. It's $12 right now. That's it. And you'll get 12 emails with the video from Brad and I talking about relationship stuff, and then ideas to date your mate. And we actually have a feature, I think you guys are featuring the Date the Mate Challenge on one of the news segments coming up.
Nice.
Yes, and it'll talk about all the, you know, bringing spontaneity and spark back into your relationships, dating your mate on a daily basis. Very easy things that you can do on a daily basis.
And they don't have to cost a ton.
No, actually, I think all of them are mostly free. You just do them together.
So just $12 for 12 ideas to do together.
Yes, very simple stuff. So it's fun. And then, you know, you have the emails, you can always revisit them. I have my clients that revisit them and bring it back in.
Once we get an email from you, then we keep it. Is the video always going to be there for you?
It's always there for you.
Nice.
Yep.
So you can revisit it next Valentine's Day, too.
Exactly.
Get through 6 of the dates this year and 6 of them next year.
Yep, exactly.
Thanks, Kerry, for
You're
the great
welcome.
ideas to help make it through this winter doldrummy season. SimplyKerry.com is the place to explore even more.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Coming up.